What's up, boys? We're back with some more of the God of Weapons new DLC. I'm playing a bit of a Spellblade here. I gain melee power based on my magic power, I gain magic power based on my melee power, and then I have a bunch of these staves that give melee weapons a ton of percentage damage for every magic power I have. Then I have some melee weapons in between a bunch of them. So those will do pretty big damage, but the interesting thing here is the staves themselves are honestly kind of crazy. They shoot a bunch of lasers at enemies nearby, so I've basically got this crazy laser blade build, and then if anything survives those, they'll come close to me, and the super buffed up melee weapons will just stab them and kill them from full HP basically. We've got a few of the magic scaling debuffs like chill and shock and all on some of the melee weapons as well. But the lasers just seem to take care of basically everything now. We get a pretty decent energy shield at the start of a round, and I don't even take that many hits, so I don't really need that much, but it gives a little bit of a buffer. I can use any of the items that reduce you to 1 HP, and then I'll have plenty of time to get back to full HP before they can even break through the energy shield. That's just the only wizard item that I have unlocked so far. But yeah, the lasers are kind of crazy. I wish I had some melee items that would actually buff those instead of the way we have them now. I do like the polearm thing, the little boomerang blade that shoots out is pretty cool, and it applies either chill or shock, so it's pretty nice at least. It has some ranged utility on it. Another anvil. I think I max this out at plus 10. So honestly, I think I'm going to start leveling up the polearm thing now because that's pretty cool and one of our heavily buffed melee weapons here. Block hits, don't really need that. Vitality recovery, that's not bad. My HP is kind of low. I don't think we really need it. Oh, a red twin blade right after I upgraded that, huh? I guess we could get rid of one of those. And then just have two of the polearms. I could probably fit another staff over there at some point to buff up that one a bit more as well. If I find another blue one of these, I think we need 3 of these to combine them. Yeah. The staves actually only need 2 each, so that's pretty nice for those. Attack speed crit chance is decent. I like the permanent stats on those. Let's see, I guess I could probably use another one of those. Those are not bad. Recovery and lifesteal, we can upgrade that again, try and get the triple. I think we only need 2 of those, yeah, combined 2. So we could get a pretty highly upgraded one of those as well. Those have fantastic recovery for just 1 slot. We got a blue prism blade, and that's what we needed for those. I guess I'll do it like that. Hello? Oh, I'm out of gold. Crap. Can we sell enough to get to that much? It would be kind of hard. Can I fit all of those on? I think I can, so we can lock that. Move this stuff up a bit, and then just combine those on the next level. And I think that's fine. What gems do we get? 20% to apply 1 stack of chill, that's okay. That one is full. We can toss some into the red blade over here. It's actually firing all the lasers at one guy if there's only one target. Huh, I didn't even notice that before. Alright, let's combine those to get a bunch more room. And since that thing gains 9% damage for each adjacent enchanted weapon, which each of those are, should be pretty insane damage for anything that gets close enough to that. Not bad. I don't know if we want any of those though. Ooh, the elite thing that gives you scaling damage and armor. I do like that. It's a summon power thing, yeah. I think I have one of those active already. Dodge, we have a decent amount of that. There's an item that scales with the lower movement speed, which is kind of interesting. I don't have that yet. I could grab that. I think my dodge is a bit low for it though, right now. Another tier 1 staff. I guess the energy shield actually is pretty helpful against the elites if you don't notice them right away. They can do some pretty heavy range damage. But as long as I don't get one-shot, the massive laser spam can probably heal me up pretty quickly with Life Steal. Torrential rain of tridents pours from the sky, relentlessly striking enemies. Is that tier 4 only? I don't think I've seen many of those before. Projectile power, crit chance. So I feel like the melee power loss on that actually kind of hurts since we also get magic power off that. Attack speed's not bad, but has a bit of a downside here. hope we get the other purple to combine with that, otherwise that's not very efficient. It's the damage thing. We have a blue one. If we find one more blue, then that actually would make it easier to do. We need to do that so I can actually buy it. So that'll be easier to pull off now. Oh, purple, and that actually would be kind of cool. Adjacent magic power items receive +3. But I am pretty tight up on room right now. Well, we can at least hold that since I am not completely restricted on items right now. We have a few free spaces. Weapons lifesteal by 10%. Dodge chance after every 3 kills up to 15%. Oh, that's fantastic. Weapons attack speed by 3%. That'll be decent with the lifesteal. 2 seconds without taking damage. I wonder if the energy shield works with that. I don't think it's amazing, but we can toss that on something anyways. And then I think all of these are summon based, so they don't really do anything for me. Yeah. So many poison puddles on the ground. Yeah, the lasers with the lifesteal are amazing. And we'll get some armor as we kill elites now to really amplify the healing effectiveness. We got a purple prism blade. We got another red twin blades. I probably have to pass on that. Unless I want to replace the prism blade with it, which I guess I could. It will probably have less damage to single targets, but it at least has a pretty nice ranged attack and 2 debuffs. I guess that's my main source of burn, so I kind of like having that just so we can have all of the different elemental effects. So I think we're gonna pass on that and then just... Oh wait, you need 3 copies of that to bring it up to red. Huh. Well, we have some extra room right now that might be doable. 5 melee and enchanted. Ooh, we got a new unlock. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on that since we're already upgrading that. We just need 1 blue or 1 purple to get the red one there. Oh, that's pretty good. Recovery magic power. Well, I guess lifesteal is better than recovery as a healing stat when we hit with so many lasers. I think those are fine, honestly. Yeah, I just think we get more value out of lifesteal than that. Attack speed crit chance is pretty nice. Crit chance, we lose some HP. It's already kind of low. I don't think I'm going to use that one. Another anvil. Well, it's ending up being a lot harder to find a blue one of those, unfortunately. Oh well, we did get a... Oh, I thought that was purple for a second. There's like a glow off of it and the base purpleness. Okay. So that's useless. Another anvil, we can lock that. Then I need to actually swap stuff around slightly to fit both of those in. How can I do that? Oh, that thing. Yeah, we need a purple sword and a blue or purple polearm, and then I think we're pretty good. And I guess some more range for the lasers would actually be really cool as well, just so we can zap the entire screen at the same time. We got a blue one. Oh, there's a purple trident. Maybe that's the lowest for those? Oh, that's an enchanted weapon as well. I guess you could use that on the Spellblade then. Resource XP... Don't think we need any of those. That's kinda cool, I guess. Not bad for 2 slots. I kind of want to see what that gives me, although it might be wasted. Luck items receive +3 luck. Points of interest rewards by 2% for every 10 luck. Points of interest rewards 1 gem plus 1 gem for every 50 luck. So I'm not built for that, but I think the +1 gem thing is actually not terrible for a 1-slot item. I can keep that, but I'm not sure we can really scale up the luck for that, although it would be cool. Divine Punisher. 5% damage each time you take damage, resetting each floor. Taking damage 5 times, sword sets enemies on fire, dealing damage based on recovery. Plus weapons gain 1% damage for each 2 recovery. Adjacent to Abyssal Cleaver, fire damage over time increases based on lifesteal. That might be usable. We have okay melee power from all the Spellblade stuff. The staves are actually blessed weapons. That is a massive item though. 10 slots? Like, I want to try it because it seems really cool and I think we can kind of fit it in, although it's not the most optimal. So I think I'm going to buy it, put it down here, do some rerolls, see if we can free up some room off of those things. Actually, can I can't actually put that down there now, can I? Oops. Okay, we can do that. Because that is a lot of space for one item. Oh! I guess we should put those on the Punisher. How How many does that need to get maxed out? 4 more? Yeah, we'll put them on the Punisher, I guess. Another blue staff. I could use that. Although I'm making it kind of hard on myself by keeping so much stuff there. Since these only need 2 copies, they're pretty easy to upgrade. So I'll have to get rid of one of these then. I guess we'll probably toss the Prism Blade. And then just try to find the upgrade item for those. Wait, I can't actually fit that in there. I can get rid of one slot item, I guess. It's not a big deal. As long as I can move that somewhere else. Can I? I'd have to do that to keep the pole arm. I can sell a 1 slot. I'm not sure if I can make room for it though. We could shift everything up here by 1 slot at least, right? I still can't really move that. If I had the slot over there, it would work. I'm sure there's an easy way to do this, but I'm just blanking right now. I guess I'll just get rid of that thing. We do need the extra slot for that, right? Yeah. I'll just do that because it's easier. Then we can get that soon. Alright, they're kind of destroying the elites when I get into melee range now. I will need to find a way to get the Punisher closer to more blessed weapons though for that effect. So it gives damage to the blessed weapon, so it'll buff up our staves. It's already buffing one of the best ones. But we could also have the other important red ones kind of close to it. Probably gonna be the best I can do for now. Another anvil. Another runebound if I want that. I guess so? It's kind of cool with that. Oh, I guess I can't really hit any weapons with another one. Kind of. wings for dodge crits. We don't have that much dodge. Wait a bit on that. Potions are getting pretty expensive now. We can't make another purple staff if I have the money to combine them. Nope. So we'll do that and then try to fit it in over here somehow. I guess we could do like that. So I have 0 movement speed and we would lose a bunch of armor for that. I could grab that. Move speed when the weapon kills an enemy. Sure, why not? Apply burn. I'll put that on the weapon that already has it so we scale up the percentage. Summon junk. Do I have any lifesteal items in my inventory? I don't think so. I guess we can just toss it in there just in case it works. Then I guess we can do a few more levels, see if I can find the weapon that combos with the Punisher. May as well since we're this far already. Actually don't have any levels here. Anvil? Okay, we can use that on the polearm and then get rid of the other one. Now we finally get full value out of all those upgrades after the boss is dead. Blue staff, we could use that. If I put one of these things down there, I actually could buff up a few magic power items. Probably wait on a higher rarity for that. Purple staff. We're gonna have an insane amount of lasers now. 10% to apply plague. I actually don't know what that does since it doesn't seem like there's a way to like mouse over the ailments or anything. But we'll have plague lasers now. Yeah, the extra gems off of that unique item are actually pretty nice. 746 damage on it. That's only 3 upgrades. Blue staff. Probably don't need any more of those, although they are very fun. Don't think we need those. I actually do like those for survivability, and the HP reduced to 1 isn't even that bad with the energy shield thing, with a bunch of magic power around it. Oh, I can slide those over actually. Bring that up to 68. A red staff? I guess we could use that. Combine the 2 purples. Actually do need some decent passive stuff. Can we fit that in there? Kind of. Purple Ice Wand, it doesn't take up that much room. I don't think it really scales anything else, but I guess it's fine. Oh, it gains a bonus from enchanted weapons, so we could put it next to those 2. Just not worry about it too much. Make it a bit better. This thing actually isn't really doing a lot over there, is it? It's buffing those things slightly, but not a ton. What if I put that up here somewhere? Oh, so long. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit that in easily over there then. If we could have that one touching 2 enchanted staves, that'd be a nice boost to it. It's just really hard to rearrange stuff once you get to this point, I feel like. I think we're probably just not gonna worry about min-maxing too much. 1 is better than it was doing there. I guess that's fine for now. Then we just need some passive boosters here. What is that? Unique Warpleblade? Normal enemy instantly killed on critical hit. Boss and elite 100% crit damage, gains 5% critical chance for each adjacent dagger. Dang, yo, that's pretty cool. I don't think we really get much from it here. It's pretty small though, so I don't really lose that much by taking it when I have all this free space. These are all melee weapons, so it actually kind of does fit there. I guess I may as well. I don't really lose much by taking it. Another ritual doll, lots of healing. Increase range when it crits, so that'll be easy to stack with the lasers. Weapons damage by 20%, we can do that on the Punisher. Increase armor every 5 kills. Probably just have that on one of the staves. Critical hit, apply chill, also good on the staves. Armor on kill. Critical hit, chill. 2 seconds without taking damage. I guess we can toss that on there since it has another one. That doesn't really matter too much. Then I think those are all summoning stuff still. So we're at 1 HP, but the lasers should heal me very quickly with lifesteal if anything lives long enough. Who is that? I don't think I've ever seen that guy before. Are those his ice balls? No, they're my balls. Okay, so those must be good balls then. Ooh, an invincibility, although it's too late for it now. Oh, that's the ice wand I just got. Okay, that's what that is. I don't know what that was. But I think we just got one-shot by something. Dragonfly wings are decent. Yeah, I guess we'll grab some of those. 20% lifesteal on kill. I don't think Pierce applies to any of the weapons we have here. Maybe the wand, but I don't think anything else. Another ritual doll. $1,047 damage. And we don't even have the greatest gems for it. Stationary, probably not. Lose Titanites? No, I need those still. Pierce, I don't think that does anything. Move speed when a weapon kills. It's fine for basically anything. Dodge chance, that's pretty good. We could probably get those things out of there. Well, on kill I should probably have that on one of the red staves. That'll be the most consistent, I think. Armor on kill. Can we combine some of these? So without taking hits could maybe work sometimes. Pick up the gems, or do they come to you automatically like most of the loot on here at the end of the rounds? I don't think I've ever seen that because I always pick them up just in case. red staff if I want it. We could use it to buff up some of the stuff over here a bit. Or that thing. Honestly, I'm down to buff the Punisher some more. Oh, it would make that kind of awkward. Could just move one of those away and get less value out of it. Just to buff the Punisher more because it's cool. Oh, I can't get it at that angle. I have to have it like that then, I guess. Which makes it a lot worse. But whatever. Attack speed, crit chance. Another doll, just insane lifesteal and dodge. And another one. 60% lifesteal. Nice. More unlocks. +7 Divine Punisher. Night Opener. Unique projectile mighty explosive. Creates a large explosion on first impact, dealing 71 based on range power. Subsequent pierces create a smaller explosion, dealing half that. +3 pierce for each adjacent projectile weapon. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. Purple prism blades. No, we need 3 of those. Armor on kill. On lifesteal, increased vitality. That's not bad. I guess we can probably just sell those purple summoning gems. I think they only have summoning effects, so I don't know that we could ever really benefit from them. I do have 49 dodge now. That's not terrible. I guess the other unique is probably similar size to that, so we will have to clear out a bunch of room if I do end up finding that. But also, I'm probably only going to do a few more stages. plus 10 Divine Punisher, almost 2,000 damage. $27 recovery. Not a huge deal, but it is interesting in that it gives both of the stats that scale the Spellblade passive. That would actually make recovery a pretty good damage stat. We could definitely get rid of that. And probably that. Is there a way to move the one pieces that would fit that? So 43 and 46 to 57 and 60, almost a 50% increase on those. Recovery does a lot less, but lifesteal is a better healing stat for me anyways. But that actually makes recovery a pretty good stat now. So we might want to get some of the roses. Is that at 10? Yeah. So we would have to put those back onto the twin blade again. We can upgrade the prism blade, I suppose. $1,079 damage on that, with huge value from the passive, 15% for each enchanted, plus those giving 1% damage for each one magic power. Pretty cool. We benefit from both melee and magic, so on average that's pretty good. I did get a rose, recovery and magic power. What do I want to replace with that? Probably that. Critical chance by 10%. I'm sure there's something that's good with that, like on crit effects, but I don't think I care that much. Oh, let's see if we have any of those chill things that I can find easily. Critical hit 20% to apply chill, so it's a blue gem, 40% to apply chill. So this one would get huge value out of that. It's kind of hard to even see where the slots are sometimes on here. Dodge chance. Critical hit increase range. That'd be good to have on one of the staves that hit very quickly. Weapons lifesteal, that's good for fast hitting stuff. Or AoE, I guess, is fine. Weapon damage by 15% for the big boy. 5% for one of the fast hitting things. Critical damage, those are kind of small, I don't really care that much. Let's get all of that stuff out of there, clear that up a bit. Another flower's not bad. 7 magic power each, so 3.5 melee power off that as well. So the hourglass would be decent, but I think we have a few gems that increase my movement speed on kill or something. So it's probably not doing a whole lot. I guess we would get the luck effects. No, that would only be active during combat, and you only use luck in the shop. So yeah, that wouldn't really work then. Can upgrade the staff, I think? Extra stat usage. That's actually huge, 50 to 75. 50% bonus to that, basically. That's a lot of gems. Weapons damage by 25%. It's at almost 3,000 damage. $27.94. I am almost out of sockets, I think. Armor, not bad. You can combine them, but I think we're going to end it soon, so not really a huge deal here. Well, the Divine Punisher is obliterating anything in melee now. Purple staff. I could get some decent value out of that. I guess I may as well while I have the space for it, huh? It's 6 slots, so we would need one more up here. Don't really need that thing. And we can get a little bit off of those. That's +3 each, up to 89 magic power. We can now upgrade it to red as well. Plus 5 magic power. I don't think I'm gonna bother maximizing it too much now though. In fact, I think we're just going to run in and start face tanking enemy attacks and see how long it takes me to die like that. So that's maxed, and the staff is maxed. I guess we'll toss some onto the big prism blade in the middle of everything there. Yeah, I don't think I care about the gems too much now. Dodge chance, sure. Move speed, we're just gonna face tank stuff now anyways. Burn, we could put that on the prism blade to buff that up a bit. Since that naturally has burn. 432 per second. Alright, we'll sit here and see if they can kill me if I don't move at all. And I guess I'll see if gems get picked up at the end of a level or not. Since we are going to be heavily overcapped on those anyways. Alright, they do. Good to know. So I think we'll sell all of the things that increase the floor duration so we can go through those a bit faster. And then maybe a boss will be able to kill me. That one's pretty nice though, range. Let's maybe keep that one. What are the other ones? The attack speeds. Are those the only ones? I think so. Oh, I should be able to get the unlock that requires you to not gain levels for quite a while now. If we get the XP very low, I should try and make sure I do that, actually. Dodge and crit, that's fine. And since we're standing still, that actually should be decent now. That's a 3x1. We could do like that. Oh, that's the thing, isn't it? Abyssal Cleaver. Adjacent to Divine Punisher, gain bonus lifesteal equal to recovery. Okay, that's going to be hard to fit in. It is 6 spaces long, it looks like. I guess the easiest thing to do would be to put it like over here? definitely don't want to lose a red staff. But we need one more space there to fit it. Right? Yeah. What does this one gain? Fire damage over time increases based on lifesteal. The staves do buff that up, but it's going to be kind of hard to really maximize that. I guess we can do that. And we could maybe fit one in over there. I guess we will get rid of that thing then. Make it easier to buff that thing up some. I don't think we even have any weapons that can be upgraded with that now. So we can easily fit the fan over there now. Although, that makes it a little bit awkward for that, right? I don't need that thing. And then we can toss some big gems into that thing as well. 4,000 base damage with none of the anvils. Attack speeds. Summon stuff. Plague. Chill. Critical chance is fine. Alright, now let's see if they can kill me while standing still. Got some ranged elites, maybe. And they're dead instantly. Probably not. Toss some hammers onto the Abyssal Cleaver. Another red staff? I don't think so. I could see what we get off of that. Adjacent weapons receive minus 50% damage and inflict curse on hit. I don't know what that means. We could probably have it touching like one weapon just to have the debuff from that. Can I still fit all of that in? Doesn't tell me what curse does. I don't really care. We could put the big damage thing into one of those, see how high they can go up. Oh. 5,352 damage. don't think I care that much. Let's just go. Maybe we'll get to a boss and he can kill me. Yeah, we could kind of use that a bit. And I guess if I get my vitality lower, then maybe they can kill me? Alright, floor 30, maybe there's a boss here. And maybe my giant swords just kill him instantly. Yeah, he's dead. And that did nothing to me. Oh yeah, the leveling unlock. Was that everything that increased the floor duration gone? Yes, so I need to find a bunch of the potions that lower your XP gain. And it'll keep going until that. Wait, that's not the one that I want. Potions that increase damage but lower XP. Do I even need that? I guess it gives you 2 elites, which is pretty good still. Is there anything else that lowers XP gain? There's probably some crappy passive items somewhere. I guess I can get more of those. That actually does give me dodge, but I'm already capped on that. I think you need to go like 5 floors without gaining any levels or something. And I might actually be stronger while standing still thanks to that fan thing now. As long as I can still hit them. Not consecutive levels because we're going to have to get the XP down to like 10 or 20% to get that. 101 floor, that's not it. but good that we're getting a lot of unlocks at least. That's the upgrade one. I can't... Oh, level up through... Do I have anything increasing XP in here? I don't think so. We got rid of the one of those. So it should just be getting the potions, I guess. I don't think I've seen any of those in a while, though. Did I, like, cap out on them or something? Yeah, I'm just not seeing the damage minus XP potions. Oh, there we go. That's what we need, a bunch of those. I guess I shouldn't buy these super expensive ones now. That's reducing my rolls by a lot. Even though it was kind of fun to push my stats as high as possible, we just need to lower the XP now. I guess if there's any plus enemy amount, that would also increase my XP. I don't think I got any here. That guy knocked me back into a pool of poison and it didn't even damage my energy shield. Okay. .5 times crit damage. Did I get rid of the one of those? I think so. Man, it is hard to find those minus XP potions. I guess if you really wanted to get that unlock very easily, what you should do is have a very tanky build, and then at the end of the run you sell off all of your weapons, and then you just do a few floors where you barely kill anything. I don't know if that would really work for me because I'm kind of dependent on the lifesteal to stay alive though. We need all the zappy lasers to trigger that a bunch. Definitely not experience gain, that would be terrible. Minus damage. That... there's no way I'm gonna lower that enough. I can't find the stupid XP potions. I feel like for the endless mode runs, you could actually use a loot filter for the gems too. So you could like filter out everything other than like the highest two rarities, just to make it a little bit easier to manage. Of course I don't really care since I'm not even using them now, but if I was playing seriously that would be pretty helpful. Almost 10,000 on the Abyssal Cleaver. healed 1,000 times. It's a lot of circles on me, and not a lot are hitting me. $10,342 damage Abyssal Cleaver. Oh, the fail chance. That's the first time I've had that happen. Most of these don't really even have a downside anymore. I don't really care now that we have all the cool stuff maxed out. It's so hard to get minus XP, man. These guys are actually pretty tanky. Maybe they can kill me. Then again, maybe not. We're using some revives. Finally, world first death. The elite stacking thing that gives armor and damage made us so insane by that point. And we just had such high attack speed with all the laser staves that lifesteal is absolutely nuts with the 80% dodge. So I was trying to get something for the wizards. That one, but that seems to be pretty freaking difficult to get. We're gonna have to do like a full tank build and just not kill anything at some point to get that, I guess. But we did get a bunch of other unlocks, so that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.